Well, it's FOFO time in America. You know, F around and find out. And way too many people are finding out the hard way what they really voted for. Hint, it wasn't really the price of eggs. It was always about race. But one clown who never thought FOFO would come his way is Mango Mussolini, our unstable genius, our commander-in-chief, the guy who is married to an illegal immigrant who wants to deport all the non-white illegal immigrants. Well, Diaper Donnie just got punched in the face for messing around with tariffs, and guess what? It was the Chinese empire who struck back. The convicted felon and adjudicated rapist went out on the campaign trail and sold the idea to MAGA morons that they were living in the worst economy since the Great Depression. But the hellscape economy that Trump tried to sell had a solution, and that was tariffs. Tariffs would fix it all. Even the Wall Street Journal said he was an idiot about tariffs, but Orange Julius couldn't be seen backing out of a campaign promise. You know, like ending the war in Ukraine with just a phone call or lowering the cost of groceries. So he released all the J6 prisoners from jail, several of whom have been arrested on other charges, and one of whom was shot by police when they pulled him over. So, wannabe tough guy and Art of the Steel Donnie Boy started imposing tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China. That's three major trading parties. Remember, the Republican Party is the party of free trade, right? Well, care to guess who the top 5 exporters to the U.S. are? Let's just take a quick look.
Ever wondered who the biggest exporters to the United States are? Here are the top 5 countries and how much they contribute to America's economy. At number 5, Germany, with $160 billion in goods exported every year. From sleek BMWs and Mercedes to precision-engineered machinery and top-notch pharmaceuticals, Germany's engineering excellence truly drives its trade power. Number 4, Japan, delivering a solid $172 billion worth of exports to the U.S. annually. From reliable cars like Toyota and Honda to state-of-the-art electronics, Japan is the go-to partner for technology and innovation. Sliding into 3rd is Mexico, with a jaw-dropping $455 billion in export. Thanks to its close proximity, Mexico is the ultimate trade buddy, sending cars, electronics, and even fresh avocados to stock U.S. shell. Number 2, China, with a staggering $550 billion in export. From the smartphones in your pocket to the laptops on your desk, China is the backbone of everyday consumer goods in the U.S. And finally, taking the crown at number 1, Canada. With a mind-blowing $665 billion in exports every year, Canada isn't just your friendly neighbor, it's the backbone of America's economy. From energy that powers cities to vehicles cruising down every highway, and timber that builds everything from homes to skyscrapers, Canada's goods are literally shaping the American dream.
So yep, dimwit Donnie tried slapping tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China. Both of our neighbors retaliated immediately, and then in one day, the stock market tanked because, wait for it, tariffs mean higher prices and inflation. So demented Donnie backpedaled as fast as he could on Mexico and Canada and tried claiming victory, even though he got outsmarted by both of them. And then the empire struck back. The New York Times is reporting that the Chinese government has responded with a series of retaliatory steps, including additional tariffs on liquefied natural gas, coal, farm machinery, and other products from the United States. It also said it had implemented restrictions on the export of certain critical minerals, many of which are used in the production of high-tech products. In addition, Chinese market regulators said they had launched an anti-monopoly investigation into Google. Google is blocked from China's internet, but the move may disrupt the company's dealing with Chinese companies. But according to the New York Times, that's just the opening round. The Times also reports that China's counterpunches suggested an effort to hurt American businesses and send a warning to the Trump administration while holding in reserve measures that could do even more serious damage to trade between the world's 2 biggest economies. And this is precisely the problem with putting the village idiot in charge while having the puppet masters pull the strings. The tech bro oligarchs are in it for themselves. They can weather any kind of economic storm and even profit from it. Because as companies tank from recession and inflation, the bros have the reserves to buy them up at a discount and get even richer. So you have that team going up against Team China, whose leader got where he is by getting ahead in China's cutthroat political system. And who advises him? Other people trying to get ahead in China's cutthroat political system. People whose wealth and power depends on how well China does against the world. So we are literally sending the bad news bears up against the LA Dodgers. Lastly, if you want the US economy to be stronger against China, which owes its strength to cheap and abused labor, then compare Trump's bungling with Biden's investment. How did Biden deal with China's growing technology edge? By investing billions in infrastructure for making computer chips here in America. That creates construction jobs, manufacturing jobs, and keeps money home. Meanwhile, Elon Musk is illegally gaining access to government databases and payment operations and shutting down U.S. agencies and firing federal employees. All of it is illegal. So is all this tariff nonsense a distraction? Yes, it is. But it's a dangerous distraction that, if went unchecked, would wreck us. Democrats have only begun to fight back, but we need more. Hopefully, every state Democratic attorney general is hard at work figuring out how they can arrest the illegal alien Elon Musk on state charges. That would fix things in a hurry. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats.